love all animals except spiders. I don't like spiders.
So your official position is that we should not protect spiders?
No, we should protect spiders. So they're very helpful. They kill mosquitoes. So I'm Margaret Rushmore. I am the District Construction Environmental Coordinator for District 4. So I am in charge of making sure that all of our projects all maintain compliance with their permits and any other environmental regulations, be it cultural resources, animal protections, contamination, that we keep mindful of all of those throughout construction. While we are constantly working on expanding our roadways, making everything safer for the traveling public, we also need to keep everything environmentally compliant and safe for the environment, making sure that we are able to physically build and do the things that DOT needs to do as an agency, but also not harming the environment along the way. My team comes into play after the design phase, where we figure out what permits we need, any environmental regulations or rules we have to follow with specific species, commitments we've made to the outside agencies, all gets passed to us. So one of the things that I love most about my job is every day is different. So some days I'll spend the entire day in the office writing up reports, doing other paperwork, doing different trainings with different CEIs or contractors. Some days I'll be in the field for the entire day doing an environmental inspection. Some projects are very simple, quick walkthrough. Other projects, an inspection could last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending on the length of the job, what they're actually doing in the job, and any of the environmental concerns that either we have or the CEI brought to our attention. Every project that we look at has a report that we write up, has all the project information. We keep track of all the permits that every job has. Some other projects, if we know that there are potential adjacent gopher tortoise habitat, we make sure that we walk around the job, do an extra check to make sure there's no tortoises that have moved in, making sure there are containments in place so that any of the paint, vapors, or anything is going to stay. It's not going to get disseminated into the environment. Making sure that nothing is going to be falling into the waterway. We have protections in that pond to make sure that nothing that we're doing is going to be impacting the water quality in that pond. Certain permits that projects have require them to monitor the daily rain amount, so we check for a rain gauge to make sure that that permit condition is actually being made. Every day is different, which is one thing that's very exciting. Before I came to FDOT, I was a master's student at Nova Southeastern University. I saw a position open for an entry-level environmental specialist, and I was like, hey, I'm qualified for that. It's a realm I knew nothing about, and gave it a shot, got an interview, and then started at DOT. For me, it's personally, I've been a huge environmentalist since I was a little girl. I'm a part of something that's keeping the environment safe, and then we are able to still do our job as an agency and expand, but we do have someone who is helping to remind everyone and keep track of the environmental things that we have to keep safe.